Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Rune News. I'm your host, Ryan, and as always, it's bloody good to have you guys here in the audience today. Jesus Christ. This house is falling apart. Oh my god, the floors are creaking. I'm getting too fat. But let's focus on the positives here today. It's a big boy. The positives today are that we get to see the first look at the new Oathplate armor, the redesign. I think it looks fucking awesome. I'm going to show you that, guys, in just a moment. We also have a bit of a disappointing announcement from Jagex. I feel like it's a bit of a disappointment at least, but we'll discuss that too. And thirdly, I want to show you this bad boy. Check this fucker out that arrived today. Boom. The silver play button. This weighs like a good 2 kilos. That's like 4 pounds or something. It's got your boy on the back there. Don't know if you can see that. Congratulations on reaching 100k subscribers. That's a proper fucking button. I got the plaque as well. You've probably seen in a video, but check that fucker out. That is juicy. That's fucking, it's solid. It's quite heavy. Big fan of that. So thank you to YouTube and thank you to you guys for helping me achieve this beautiful milestone of 100k subs. Silver play button. Beautiful. Yeah, you guys are fucking awesome. This isn't about that, so I won't get sentimental. Obviously, I absolutely fucking deserve this, and it's about time. So, yeah, I just wanted to make sure you guys can see the glory, because it is really just, it's surprisingly heavy, but it's fucking special. So thank you very much. In the meantime, back to what we were discussing about clue scrolls. There was a poll released yesterday, poll 84 suggestion about clue scroll poll changes. We're not going to go over that in this video because I did a video on it yesterday. You can check that out on the channel. But I do want to ask, if you were to have two choices, which would you pick? Be able to juggle clue scrolls with 1 hour timer on the floor as it currently is, or have a 2-minute timer but be able to hold 5 of each clue tier at a time? I'm not a big clue juggler. I would take the 5 tiers, but I want to know which you would prefer if you could pick between them both. Jagex is going to get rid of the hour-long timer. They may reverse that though. So you guys let me know. I would love to know too what you think and how you feel. Let me know in the comment section down below. Hit the like and subscribe button while you're down there. I would not only greatly appreciate the support, but also if we ever hit 1 million, which is fucking 5 decades away, we might be able to get a golden one of these bad boys. How good would that be? But until then, guys, my name is Ryan. You're watching Rune News. Now let's get into the Oldschool Runescape update right here on Rune News. My name is Ryan. You're watching Rune News. You're watching Rune News, and this is Rune News only on Rune News. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the farming and autocast quality of life improvements. This is just a random concoction of mysterious shit in today's update. This is a good update though. I am not bothered by this at all. I apologize for being a little late on the delivery here. They've already got something to be cold fixed. But let's have a look here. The farming quality of life. Number 1, all farmers at all farming patches will now be in a fixed spot. No longer walking around, wandering around. They'll be sitting right next to the farming patches, or at least within 3 tiles of the farming patches, for you to always be able to just access your farmers to pay them to either get rid of or protect your trees and shit as soon as possible. Beautiful update. Next, the leprechauns have all been moved closer to the herb patches too, especially the one at the troll stronghold. It's just easier, quality of life, saves you like 6 game ticks for no fucking reason. It's beautiful. Big fan of that update. And then we've also got planting and watering. So if you're putting seeds in plant pots for your magic trees, yew trees, saplings, anything like that, it will now auto do it. If you just click it once, it'll auto do all your seeds and also auto water with your watering can. You don't have to spam click them all. I'll probably still spam click anyway because it's probably going to be a faster method. But if you don't want to spam click, it'll just auto do it while you're AFK and go finger yourself or whatever you're trying to do in your spare time. Beautiful quality of life farming update. Simple, short, sweet. Auto casting mishaps. Now some people may not be experiencing these problems, but the further you get into PVM or PvP, the more you will actually experience these problems. So I'll give you an example that's a little easier to understand than what they've written behind us. Let's say you are in Theatre of Blood and you are in the mage role where you are freezing the spiders in the first maiden room. Your role is to freeze the spiders in place. Now, if you brew down or maiden hits you and lowers your mage level so that you are lower mage than 94, so you can't ice barrage, you will not be able to ice barrage, of course. Now, if you super restore, currently, Ice Barrage will not be on your autocast. You will just run up and donk it with the wand or the staff, whatever you're using. Now, with this update, if you super restore back above the mage level, it will reapply that autocast automatically so you don't accidentally donk the spider. You now do the full cast, which is big. It's a nice quality of life improvement. It's massive in the Inferno, especially when you're panicking, under pressure, you're learning the Inferno. You brew down because when you're learning, you do use Brews in the Inferno. You're not like me where you don't have to brew. You do brew down, you will lower your stats. Then you restore, and if you had your wand equipped when your stats were lowered, it would have removed your autocast and not put it back on. Now it will, so this is really big to just keep momentum and stop people from accidentally getting themselves killed, especially hardcore Ironmen in rather delicate, volatile situations in late game PVM. Very big improvement. I'm a big fan of it. However, it is worth noting that this doesn't change the mechanics in the wilderness. So in the wilderness, you can set autocast up, but if you unequipped that mage weapon by either equipping another mage weapon or you take the staff off, it will delete that autocast. You can't keep autocast enabled in the wilderness because that would be too powerful for PvP and will remove a whole element and skill bracket that is currently there in PvP, which is manually casting and making sure that you are versatile with your clicks and managing it rather than just putting on a weapon and being a fucking bot. So in the wilderness, if you switch weapons, it won't reapply autocast, and you still can't cast spells that you don't meet the requirements for. It just won't wipe your selection. So those are the two things to keep an eye out for. Very big update, massive from Jagex. Thank you very much. Apparently it also helps level 3 accounts to avoid gaining combat XP for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why you'd be doing that. I guess you could use it, yeah. You could put a staff on now and use that as a way to like never accidentally cast a spell. Okay, I get that, so fair enough. But yeah, it's mostly for like, yeah, misclicking in high stakes combat and then getting fucked. So big change, massive. Castle War tweaks, you guys remember the plaudits? Yeah. That was a good 3 days. Now, what Jagex has done is they've removed the runes and the coins from the crates. You no longer get those in the crates. You will instead get special Castle Wars arrows and bolts, which are equivalent to dragon arrows and dragon bolts. These can only be used in Castle Wars and are untradeable. So it's no impact on the economy. You still get these decent arrows and bolts. You don't have to use your own in Castle Wars. Fair enough. No gold or runes coming from the crates now, so you can't use it as a way to farm for Iron Man. You will still get blighted items, which is very good. It's a PvP-based minigame. Makes sense to give you blighted. Blighted items, by the way, if you're not using them or you're against blighted items, you likely have 40 IQ or less. Now, blighted items are big for the wilderness. Blighted items means that when you get PK'd, they don't take your actual restores. And also, if you are edgy and hopefully intelligent enough to keep yourself alive, you can use PvP worlds and blighted items will work everywhere. So if you're a low-level Iron Man or low-level account, you've got heaps of blighted items from Castle Wars, you can go do the fire caves with Jad on a PvP world where PKs can't attack you and use blighted super restores there to save your prayer pots in the main game. And also like blighted anglerfish and blighted carambwams and manta rays. Just keep that in mind. Some people don't know that that's a strategy. You can absolutely do that. It's a PvP world. Just be careful leaving the fight caves because there could be a PK sitting right outside. Maybe get a scout or just hit the logout button very fucking fast. But that is absolutely possible for you to do. So just keep in mind that blighted items some people might not be a fan of. You will be a fan of them when you utilize them correctly. Otherwise, you'll still get rune arrows and rune javelins and 2 Castle Wars tickets as a potential roll too. You get 3 rolls per crate. Here's the fucking crate items. Still great crate, just no money to be made at a serious level like it was before. I have no idea if these quantities are higher or lower than last time anyway. No clue, but 4 blighted super stores per roll is fucking massive. So still good crates, but definitely not going to be a big AFK farmer anymore. Fair enough. Now, 8 to 6-bit music update. This fucking floor. Look. Jesus. The 8 to 16-bit music update by Jagex. What they're basically doing is making the music sound better. Now, fun fact, Sea Shanty 2 was actually written and created by a pedophile. He's convicted, he was in jail, don't know if he still is now. Probably the same with Harmony and Rose, because pretty much Rose is from the Kingdom Divided, but Harmony, yes, absolutely. Pretty much all original Oldschool Runescape music was written by a pedophile. So Jagex is just making it clearer, making sure that you guys can hear that sweet, sweet kitty fiddler music. So congratulations, nice work on that, Jagex. Thank you very much. Yama progress update. This is where I'm a little bit disappointed. They're only just playtesting now. Now, I've been invited by Jagex to go playtest. They always invite me to playtest. They want the biggest brain and the biggest mind and the most capable PVMer in the game to come and playtest the new content. Unfortunately, with scheduling conflicts, I am not able to make it to the Yama playtesting this time around. I'm not under NDA because of that. Obviously, TOA and all this other stuff, I was able to go and playtest that, and there was a lot of NDA behind that. But with Yama, because I wasn't able to make it this time, scheduling conflict, I had to deny the update, deny the invitation. Thank you though, Jagex, which is unfortunate because I was expecting Yama to come a lot earlier, even this week as a surprise or next week. It looks like we might be looking closer to May, provided the playtesting goes well. I hope it does go well. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it and give them my insight, which does suck because if I do go to do Yama playtesting, we'll get a much better boss, much better outcome because the feedback will be that much better. But Best of luck to the rest of the team that gets invited. Hopefully it is good content and enjoyable, and hopefully Jagex takes the feedback from the playtesters and puts that into Yama to make it a better boss, or at least the best boss they can. I have full faith in everybody involved. Good stuff. No idea what this is behind. That's a big throne. Fuck, is that really how... Is it either Yama's really small or the throne is really big? Or Yama's going to grow very big? Jeez, I thought that was a pet. That might even be the pet. Who knows? Very nice. But look at this. This is the Oathplate armor. I think it looks pretty good. This is Oathplate pre-cosmetic, by the way. So red, beautiful. No cape, but does have the ferocious, the scythe, normal scythe, by the way. But the Rancor ornament kit and the Pegasians, Primordials. But this might be a hot take. I think the cosmetic upgraded Oathplate armor, which I'm about to show you, looks fucking awesome. And I mean, it's pure white. It's fucking good. They even got the Holy Scythe with it. No Inferno Cape for some reason showing on the back there, but I think this looks fucking sweet. I don't know about you. That looks way better than Blood Torva, personally, for me. I love the full white. Some people might not like it. I just think it's so fucking different for Oldschool Runescape. Nothing else in the game. It looks so different to white and proselyte armor. It's proper fucking white. If it's really this high in contrast, I'm all for it. Big fan of the look of that, at least anyway. Beautiful armor. I'm sure there'll be other iterations that could look even better. Can't wait to find out. But loving the look of the new Oathplate. Beautiful masterpiece. Very good. Just disappointed in the fact that they haven't got the Yama stuff rolling yet. But the armor, yeah, I think that looks fucking sick. I don't even know what the hell this is behind me. Oh, that's the new mining setup. There you go. That looks good, mate. There's a video for it if you're interested. Now, there's a whole Easter thing going on with Oldschool Runescape, a competition. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't give 2/3 of a shit. I'm skipping right over that gay stuff. Don't care. Starforge Systems, don't give a shit. Not my sponsor. Rules of RuneScape. Wording update. Basically, this is an announcement for everyone involved. If you didn't know, real world trade means real world trading. So what that means is if you're trading any sort of real world value for in-game RuneScape value, you're going to get fucking banned. Real world trading means buying or selling in the real world for real money or in exchange for anything of value, things that relate to Jagex accounts. Exactly. It's not that fucking hard. I guess people didn't understand the logic, the difference between what is real world trade and what isn't. Don't fucking real world trade, just play the fucking game. Other changes, basically the Purging Staff and the Demon Bane spells were accidentally way too strong, so Jagex has nerfed it to where it should be, but also nerfed the magic defense of the following monsters, Krill, Skatizo, Demonic Gorillas, and Cerberus, so that there's no DPS change for you guys, so there's no actual impact on the game currently, and then when Yama comes, it's more, I guess, meaningful. Other changes don't really have anything of importance, I don't think. Oh yeah, no, actually this is big. Ironman, this is a sleeper update. Ironman can currently already transfer tradable items to other characters. They've removed the restriction that stopped them from gifting bonds. So currently, if an Ironman, my group Ironman has 9 bonds on it. I don't even know how it has 9 bonds. I guess people have given me bonds, that would be how it has it. I can't use those bonds on anything but that account that's got a 6-month reoccurring membership. So that it's just got 9 bonds for no reason. Now I can use those to bond other accounts because an Iron Man can now give out bonds, which is a massive fucking change. Big sleeper other change right there this week. Thank you very much, Jagex. PvP Worlds, no longer LMS and Oz Worlds, so we're not getting races this week, which is fortunate for those in my line of sight. All my victims, they get to have a week off. My name is Ryan. You're watching Rune News. We're going to dive into the Grand Exchange update and make some killer fucking money this week. But until then, next time, guys, on Rune News, my name is Ryan. Keep in mind that the Oathplate armor and the scythe looks good. That scythe is going to go up in value, so make sure Wade Green confirms. The scythe may very well be worth investing in before it hits max cash stack. See you guys in the Grand Exchange update in just a minute. My name is Ryan. You're watching Rune News. This is Rune News, and you're watching the Oldschool Runescape update only on Rune News. RuneScape 3 is right here. This is it. It's a good game. No, it's not. Oh, shit. RuneScape 3 is not a good game. RuneScape 3 is fucking dog shit. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Wade Grant, and this week in the Grand Exchange update, welcome back, by the way, we have the Fire Elemental Staff this week, or the Fire Elemental Staff Crown. Now, this is on the rise along with the Ice side to make the Twin Flame Staff. It's quite a cheap and convenient weapon to get you through pretty much everything you need in the game. It's great combat, great content, not as fast as a Trident, but provides excellent fire damage for elemental weaknesses, including Zora and the Nightmare Towers, along with Fasani Nightmare. So grab yourself an Elemental Staff for great value. It is rising, but it is starting to plateau out very slowly here with the economy taking a little bit of a standstill. deal, so it might also be worth looking to farm yourself some Royal Titans for a bit of extra cash. Now, this week's loss is the Tournament Orchard kit being pretty much hitting rock bottom since Araxor's come out. It starts bottoming out. Oathplate's coming out. Rancor's going to look even better with the new Oathplate armor. This is going to bottom out further. Now the clue scroll changes. People are worried that with these new clue scroll polls, especially if and when they pass, regardless of the time going back to 2 minutes, we're pretty much going to see a drop in clue scroll reward prices. Don't actually fucking blame me for saying that. So clue scroll drop items are probably going to start plummeting down a little bit. It might also mean more people doing clue scrolls, which is actually a good thing because that means the update is kind of working. However, the economy, I mean, it's only 153k. Fuck it, let it hit this bottom. Like, no one cares about the torture anymore. It's all about the Rancor from Araxor. Now, the big dog, the Scythe of Vitur, uncharged over here, sitting in a very healthy spot, worth investing at the moment because we know for a fact that the Scythe is going to pop the fuck off and get a buff with the Oathplate armor. I believe it is Oathplate helmet with Torva body and legs, making it the best possible damage output, which means a buff for the Scythe, which means the Scythe getting even stronger, which means the Scythe being even better, more value, which means you are spending less money per swing on the Scythe because you're doing more damage per swing. The output goes up, the input goes down. You are doing big damage, big work. That Scythe is going to skyrocket in price. I'll be shocked if it doesn't. People haven't caught on to it yet. We're investing in Scythes here at King Condor & Co. Wade Green. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Scythes in the bank there. We got a 12-car garage and only 6 Scythes, and we're fucking holding on them to the moon. We're banking on max cash stack. Should you do the same? Well, it's your money. You do what you want. Your risk. I ain't going to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what I'm doing, and I'm doing it with a fucking straight face and a big old smile. And then finally, of course, we have the mole slippers here at 588k. Not as big of a smile for me currently because they are, plateauing out, which is a good time to buy, actually. They should see a little bit of a bump next week and then skyrocket towards the 30 mil region. Sometime before the Delve boss comes out, we should see a decent trend. And then about a year after that, we should hit that beautiful 30 mil peak when the mole slippers become merged with the what are they called? The fucking devout boot thingies, whatever the fuck they are, the new boots, when they come from the Delve boss, the Vernic treads. We're going to see some beautiful fucking movement here at 30 mil from the mole slippers. So invest today, make sure you keep an eye on that Scythe price, become a rich cunt tomorrow. My name is Wade Green, I'm a big boy, have a good night. Our first Ironman moment for the week goes to Beppy Max, Mr. Beppy himself, getting him a beautiful, getting what is it? A Hydra Pet. We got the Hydra Pet at 1,192 kills right there. Beautiful little boy, nice work, good pet. Never had it myself, unfortunately, even though I've got 6,000 kills across 3 accounts. Great pet, great boss, nice work. Our second moment goes to Juligan Hooligan McSpooligan, the big ping pong pooligan, pulling a Torva plate body, which is his last Torva piece that he needed. But not only that, we're currently doing a bingo where we're fighting another clan called Benevolence, and Neon Tifa is one of the Benevolence members, and he pulled it right in front of the cunt. That's fucking right. Benevolence is getting smoked in this bingo at the moment. I think. I would like to think so, because our board's looking pretty clean. Don't know what their board looks like, but all I know is that if we're pulling Torva plate bodies in front of Neon Tifa, that's a good look for us and a bad look for them. So Tifa, make sure you show your fucking clan. You are eating shit right now. Make sure they're fucking mad at you, because I am proud of my boy Juligan Hooligan McSpooligan pulling the big Torva plate bod Dooligan right in front of Neon Tifa Tooligan McSpooligan. Holy Julie Bully Woolly Pully Tully Bing Bong Chili Bong. And then finally, some dickhead got the Zora pet. What's his name? Iron Dan 225. It's pretty good. No idea what KC he didn't show. He had a bunch of screenshots too, but that's very greedy. We only showed one, and this is the best screenshot you had. Pet Snakeling, Zora pet. Beautiful pet, and that's a beautiful episode of Rune News right there that you've all watched and consumed. Thank you very much for the support. Much love to you all. Appreciate you all. Thank you again for the amazing support to get me one of these beautiful buttons. My name is Ryan. You're watching Rune News. This is Rune News. I'll see you guys next week for another episode of Rune News right here on Rune News. Have a good night. This is the easiest move in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him. God damn. Fuck me. Look at that boy. It's huge.